I've been praying through the long night with my head down low, trying to hold a little faith in the dark I didn't know. Every shadow felt like forever, every tear felt like rain. But somewhere past the midnight, I could feel a change. There's a light on the horizon, and it's calling out my name. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. Before my eyes, sorrow don't stay long, it don't own this place. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. I was counting every heartbeat like it might be my last, if this storm was ever gonna pass. But you've been faithful in the valley, faithful in the rain, and every time you carried me, I never walked alone through pain. Now the sky is slowly turning, and I can see your grace. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. Peace gonna hold me right before my eyes. If it don't get forever, it don't get to stay. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. New every morning, strong as the dawn. You were working in the dark all along. What felt like the end was only the night. You were painting the morning light. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. Joy gonna find me, and I'll rise. Shadows are falling, grace takes their place. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. Forever, I was walking through the valley with the weight of yesterday. Every step felt like a question. Every dream had lost its way. I kept searching for a reason for the storm that wouldn't end, for the strength to keep believing I could rise again. Then a whisper in the darkness softly called my name. There's a light through the valley, shining where my fears have been. There's a hope in the shadows, calling me to rise again. Every night has a morning, every sorrow has relief. There's a light through the valley, and it's leading me to peace. I was holding all my failures like a stone inside my chest. Every memory was telling me I had lost the final test. Your mercy found the pieces of the heart I tried to hide, and the grace I didn't ask for was standing by my side. In the middle of the silence, I could hear you say, there's a light through the valley, shining where my fears have been. There's a hope in the shadows, calling me to rise again. Every night has a morning, every sorrow has relief. There's a light through the valley, and it's leading me to peace. You were there in every heartbeat. You were there in every tear. Even when the road was broken, you were walking with me here. And the chains that once had bound me slowly started falling down when I felt your love surround me like a healing sound. There's a light through the valley, breaking through the longest night. There's a song in the silence, rising with the morning light. Every step tells a story of a grace that never leaves. There's a light through the valley, and that light is leading me. Yeah, the valley tried to hold me, but your love has set me free. Now the road before me shining with the light you gave to me. I remember when the fire used to burn so bright. Every song felt like a river, every prayer took flight. Somewhere in the ordinary, the flame got small and thin. I was still showing up on Sunday, but I was cold within. I don't need 1,000 sparks, just one touch from you. Light it again, breathe on these embers, wake up this heart that almost surrendered. I don't need a wildfire raging in the wind, just light it again. I've been going through the motion, singing words I know, hands raised in the right direction, but my soul fell low. I don't wanna fake another hallelujah sound. If you're moving in this moment, Lord, burn it down. Strip away the ashes till what's real remain. Light it again, breathe on these embers, wake up this heart that barely remembers what it felt like when mercy rushed in. Oh, light it again. If it starts with a whisper, let it start in me. If it starts with surrender, here I am on my knees. No spotlight, no stage, just a heart in flame. Light it again, even if it's small, even if it trembles, even if it falls. I don't need perfection, I just need your wind. Come light it again. Breathe on the dust, breathe on these bones, turn this cold heart back into home. Oh, light it again. Breathe on the dust, breathe on these bones, turn this cold heart back in a home. Oh, light it again. I was walking through the shadows with a heart that lost a song. Every road felt like a question, every night was twice as long. I kept searching for an answer in the places I once knew, but the light I needed most was always leading back to you. When my strength began to fade and my hope was running thin, that's when mercy found me. Right where I fell, lifted my story out of the well. Grace like a river washing me clean. Love like I've never seen. When mercy found me, silence, telling me I'd gone too far. Every failure like a shadow, hiding who I really are. But your kindness kept on calling through the noise inside my mind. And the chains I thought were endless started breaking one by one in time. You were standing in the dark before I turned around. That's when mercy found me. Oh, right where I fell, lifted my story out of the well. Grace like a river washing me clean. Love like I've never seen. When mercy found me, yeah. You didn't wait for me to be strong. You came and met me right where I was. And every scar, every regret became the place where your grace stepped in. Yeah, mercy found me right where I fell, pulled me from places I couldn't tell. Hope like a sunrise breaking the night, turning my wrongs to right. Mercy found me, set my heart free. Now every breath I breathe sings of your victory. Yeah, I was lost in the darkness till your love came around, and my whole life changed the day your mercy found me. I've seen some low, low valleys, felt the weight of broken dreams, watched a couple doors slam shut right in front of me. There were days I almost folded, said maybe this is all. But every time I hit the bottom, I could hear him call. This ain't the end of your story. This is just a bend in the road. He's not done with me. No, he's not done. Every scar, every tear, every race I run, he's still working, even when I can't see. If I'm still breathing, he's not done with me. I've made my share of wrong turns, missed more than one clear sign. Tried to rush the process, tried to skip the climb, but Grace don't waste a failure, and mercy redeems time. What I thought would disqualify me was part of the design. He don't throw away the broken, He rebuilds it strong. He's not done with me. No, He's not through. Every fall I survived was shaping something new. He's still moving behind the scenes. If I'm still standing, He's not done with me. Yeah. The potter's hands still press the clay, the author's pen still writes the page. The fire refines, but it don't destroy. There's purpose in the pain, there's promise in the void. He's not done with me. No, He's not done.
What He's not done,
What He started in my heart, He's gonna finish strong. This morning, He's not done with me. Oh, still working, still changing, still calling my name.
if there's breath in my lungs,
If there's breath in my lungs, there's purpose in me. No, He's not done. He's not done with me. I've seen the waters rising, felt the pressure of the deep, watched the night stretch longer than I thought my faith could keep. There were moments I was certain this was where it ends. Every time the ground gave way, You held me up again. Looking back, I see it clear. You were standing right here. You never failed me yet, never let me fall through the fire and the flood. You were over it all. Every promise still stands. Every word you said, I can testify. You've never failed me yet. I've had seasons full of questions where the answers wouldn't come. Times I thought the silence meant that you were done. But silence ain't abandonment, and waiting ain't defeat. You were working in the hidden, bringing victory. Even when I couldn't see, you were moving for me. You never failed me yet, never turned away. Every battle I face, you made a way. What you started in me, you will finish strong. I can stand and sing, you've never failed me yet. Not one time,
Not one time,
not one day.
not one day.
You've been faithful all the way. Through my doubt,
Through my doubt,
through my fear,
through my fear,
you were closer than the air. You've never failed me yet, and you never will. Same God in the valley, same God on the hill. If He did it before, He'll do it again. I will testify, you've never failed me yet. Oh, never failed me, never left me, never lost me, never won. You've never failed me yet. There were nights I barely made it, a heart hanging by a thread. Every fear I tried to bury was shouting in my head. I was tired of being strong, tired of holding on. Didn't know how I was standing till I saw I wasn't on my own. When my strength ran out, yours was just beginning. You carried me through when I couldn't walk, when my faith was weak and my prayers were lost. Through the fire and the flood, when I didn't have a clue, I thought I made it somehow, but it was you. You carried me through. I remember all the moments I thought it was the end. Every door that felt like closure, every heart I couldn't mend. But looking back, I see it now. The places you stepped in, what I called my breaking point, was where your grace began. I was never as alone as I felt. You carried me through when I lost my way, when the night was long and I couldn't pray. Through the doubt and the fear, when I couldn't see the truth, I thought I was holding on. But you carried me through. You were under every fall, you were behind every door. You were steady in the valley when I couldn't take tear-stained prayer, every restless trial. Now I'm standing here with a different view. I thought I survived it, but it was you. Oh, it was you. You carried me through. Yeah. If I'm still breathing, if I'm still standing, it's not by luck, it's not by chance. It was you. You carried me through. There were winners in my story, cold and hard to bear. Dreams felt frozen in the silence, hope was thin as air. I kept praying for the sun to break on through. But even in the winter wind, I was held by you. I didn't see the harvest, but you were planting seeds. Through every season, you stay the same. Through every high, through every pain. When leaves fall down or flowers bloom, you're still my faithful truth. Through every season, it's always you. There were springs of new beginnings, where grace began to rise. Moments full of resurrection, right before my eyes. And there were autumns of surrender, letting old things go. You were teaching me to trust what only time can show. Every change around me never changes you. Through every season, you stay the same. Through every loss, through every gain. When skies turn gray or bright and blue, I find my strength in you. Through every season, it's always you. Oh, you're the God of the valley, God of the hill, God in the waiting, God in the still. You don't leave, you don't move when the seasons do. Through every season, you stay the same. Through every fire, through every rain. When time keeps turning like it always will, you're my anchor still. Through every season, it's always you. Yeah, summer or snow, high tide or low, wherever this road leads me to. Through every season, I was living in the shadows, trying to make peace with my past. Every wrong I ever stumbled through was holding my heart fast. Yeah, the lies kept getting louder, saying I'm too far gone. But grace came like a river and proved those voices wrong. When I thought the door was closing, you were kicking it wide open. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You broke the lock, you set me free. Now I can finally breathe. Shame don't get the final say. Mercy rewrote my story. I'm walking in that victory. There ain't no chains on me. I was carrying my failures like they were who I am, wearing all that condemnation like a second skin. But you called me something different, spoke a new identity. And every time I hear your voice, those old chains lose their grip on me. What the enemy meant for ruin, you turned into revival. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You tore the walls that prison me. Now my heart can sing. Fear don't get the final word. Your truth has set me free. I'm standing in your victory. There ain't no chains on me. Yeah, freedom in your name, power in your name. Every stronghold has to fall when I call your name. Freedom in your name. I'm not who I used to be. That grave ain't holding me. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You broke the night and brought the dawn. Now I can finally see. Grace has got a hold of me, and I ain't going back. I'm dancing in that liberty. There ain't no chains, no chains on me. No chains,
No chain,
no fear,
no fear.
no shame. Living here, I'm free. Yeah, I'm free. Hey, hey. I was wandering through the silence with a tired, restless soul. Every road felt unfamiliar, every dream was losing hope. I was searching through the shadows for a sign to guide my way, but the answers kept on hiding at the ending of each day. Then a quiet voice within me said the dawn was drawing near.
There is light
After the long night,
there is hope,
beyond the pain,
there is mercy
in the morning, after every storm of rain, when my faith was barely breathing, when my strength was almost gone, you were writing brighter chapters in the story all along. I was holding on to worries like they own my every breath. Every mountain looked too heavy, every step resembled death. But your grace began to whisper through the chaos in my mind, and the peace I thought was distant was much closer than I'd find. Through the valley of the question, you were walking by my side. There is a light after the long night,
there is hope,
beyond the pain,
there is mercy
in the morning, after every storm of rain, when my faith was barely breathing, when my strength was almost gone, you were writing brighter chapters in the story all along. You were there in every heartbeat,
You were there in every fall,
even when I couldn't see you.
you were holding through it all.
Now the road that once felt broken,
It's like mercy in disguise.
for the tears that once were falling, are the rivers of new life. There is light after the long night,
There is joy,
beyond the tears,
there is healing.
in your promise that outlives my deepest fears. Now my heart is slowly rising, like the sun at break of day, and the love that pulled me from the dark is the truth that leads my way.
After long night wait, after every silent fight,
Oh yeah,
there's a mercy in the morning.
and a never-ending light. I've been wearing Sunday face, smiling through the pain, saying all the right hallelujahs while I drown in hidden rain. I know the words by memory, know when to stand and sing, but lately I I've been wondering if that means anything. So here I am with nothing but the truth inside my chest.
No more pretending, no more disguise. You see the tears
before they hear my eyes. I don't wanna fake it, I don't wanna perform, I just wanna be honest in your arms. I've been scared that if I show you the mess I really am, you might shake your head in silence and let go of my hand. But love that's scared of weakness ain't really love at all. And every time I fall, you were there to catch my fall. You already know the worst of me, and you're still here.
no more pretending,
No more pretending,
no polished prayer,
no polished prayer,
no more hiding
like you're unaware.
like you're unaware.
If you want my worship, you can have my, you can have my scars. I just
Wanna be honest,
in your arms. I just wanna be honest in your arms, in your arms. Here's my doubt,
here's my fear.
here's the part that's insincere. Here's my pride,
Here's my shame.
you still call me by my name.
No more pretend,
No more pretending,
no more pretending.
no more lies. You don't despise if grace is real. Then here's my heart, I'm done performing. I'm yours as I am. Yeah, no spotlight, just me and you behind closed doors.
No more pretending, no more pretending.
I was hiding in the back row, head down, heart closed tight, trying not to feel the echo of another sleepless night. Told myself I'm too far gone now, too much damage in my past. But grace don't scare easy, and your love runs fast. I thought I'd outrun mercy, but mercy outran me. You came looking for me when I didn't want to be found. Open up my defenses like they keep you out. Every wall I stacked so high was just my fear and doubt. But love don't knock politely when a heart's about to break. You stepped into my ruin for my rescue's sake. What I called my ending, you called redemption. You came looking for me when I was lost in the crowd, when my faith was weak and my pride was loud. You didn't shame my questions, didn't leave me in the deep, right in the middle of my mess. You came looking for me. If I rode 1,000 miles, you're still running after me. You came looking for me through the wreckage and dust, through the lies I believed when I gave up on us. Forgiven, heart wide open and free, all because you never stopped looking for me. Oh, you never stopped, you never quit, even when I was done with it. Kept knocking on my door, and you came looking for me. I was walking through the midnight with a burden on my soul. Every prayer felt like an echo, every dream was growing cold. I kept knocking on the silence, hoping heaven heard my cry. With a heart that felt so fragile underneath the empty sky. But a whisper found my spirit like a candle in the dark. There was mercy in the midnight where my hope was running thin. There was grace inside the silence, calling me to breathe again. come. Every road felt like a desert. Every step had lost its song. But your kindness met my weakness in the valley of my fear. And the peace I thought was distant suddenly was standing here. Through the quiet of the moment, I could hear your promise clear. There was mercy in the midnight when my hope was running thin. There was grace inside the silence, calling me to breathe again. Every tear that fell in darkness, every doubt I tried to hide, turned to rivers of redemption when your love stood by my side. You were there when I was breaking. You were there when I was lost. Even in the deepest shadow, you were reaching through the cross. And the chains that once had held me slowly faded in the light when I felt your arms around me in the middle of the night. There is mercy in the midnight, and there's healing in your name. There is hope beyond the sorrow. There is freedom from the pain. Every step that once was trembling now is stronger than before. For the love that found me broken is the love I'm living for. Yeah, when the midnight tried to claim me and the road was hard to see, your mercy lit the darkness and it carried me to peace. I've been sitting in the dark a while, trying to sort out who I am. All the noise I let define me, all the things I couldn't mend. I swore I felt you slipping like smoke right through my head. But maybe it was only me turning from your head. 'Cause even in the silence there was a steady whisper. You never left, not for a minute. Not when I doubted, not when I drifted. Through every question, through every step, even at my lowest, you never left. I've been running from reflection, afraid of what I'd see. Every mirror told a story of who I used to be. But mercy don't scare easy, and love don't walk away. at my worst, you never left. I was the one who ran, I was the one who hid, but you were standing in the distance, right where you'd always been. No slam doors, no turning back, just open arms in the middle of my past. You never left, not in the valley, not in the shadows, not in the angry. Through every falling, through every breath, even when I couldn't feel you, you never left. Oh, you were there in the silence, there in the ache, there in the breaking. I thought was too late, but it wasn't too late. You never left. There's a storm inside my head, waves crashing in my chest. Every word keeps on shouting, won't let my heart rest. I try to drown it with distraction, try to reason with the fear, but the noise just keeps on growing till I can barely hear. Then you whisper through the chaos, like you've done 1,000 times. Peace, be still, right here in this moment. Peace, be still. I don't have to control it. When the wind starts howling and the walls won't stand, you speak one word and it's calm again. Peace, be still. I've been living in tomorrow, like it's already wrong, borrowing trouble from the future, carrying it too long. But you never asked for worry, you never fed the die. You just call me back to breathe in and let the fear run out. When my mind won't stop racing, your truth slows it down. Peace, be still. Even in the thunder. Peace, be still. When I feel pulled under. You don't need a perfect faith, you don't need a perfect plan. You just say the word and I understand. Peace, be still. Oh, you're not shaken, you're not scared, you're not scared, you're not paced, unprepared, If you're steady, I can stand. If you're with me, I'm in good hands. Peace, be still. Through every question, peace, be still. Through every tension,
I don't need to fight the storm.
I don't need to prove my will.
If you're in the boat with me,